Hello everybody, this is Adrienne with the Center Soul Coaching. Today is July the 8th, 2025, and they're going to have a sentencing hearing today regarding Diddy. His defense group are trying to get his scheduled sentencing date moved up from October to as quick as possible because he's been not charged guilty with the RICO. He's only got the transporting prostitutes across state line for 2 charges, and he's been in prison since the whole holding tank, whatever you want to call it, since I think October. So that if they wait until October to sentence him, that would give him a year. So I'm going to read on what the judge is thinking. That's what most people want to know. What is the judge thinking? What is his plans for Diddy? And as far as if he's going to move up the sentencing date, and in how much of time is he going to get in prison if he's sentenced to any at all additional time. So I'm going to do a reading, and I'm going to use the marvelous Oracle of Oz again, and I'm also going to use the Melanin Kipper. We're going to use that to figure out what's going to happen in the future, okay, and how Diddy's going to feel. But right now we're going to read on the judge for today. It is 2:10. The hearing is supposed to be at 2 o'clock today, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's 2:10 now. So I am doing it before the outcome has been provided to us in the news. So I just want you to know that. So I try to get to you as quick as possible before the verdict is rendered today. Okay, I'm going to throw out 3 cards. One is going to be regarding the judge. What is he thinking about expediting the sentencing? All right, today. All right. The next one's going to be about, is he going to stay in a detaining center past December of this year? First one to fill. And the last card is going to be about, is he going to be in prison for sentenced more than 5 years? And this is going to be for how the judge feels, how he's going to provide his verdict on the sentencing situation. So is the judge going to sentence Diddy for more than 5 years? And that's the last card. Okay, so the first card we have is repair. Now these cards are reversed. I'm sorry, I didn't flip my mirror, but it says repair, if you can see that. And repair is, let's see, someone's being set up. There's flowers. It's a picture. So something that was done wrong is going to be repaired. Something that was broken is going to be repaired or restored. And the second card is the one that says faith, which was reversed. So this is about whether he was going to be able to stay in. The judge going to sentence him at least stay in prison or detaining center past December of this year? So the faith is reversed. So more than likely he's going to stay in, because the faith that he's going to let him out anytime soon says that, yeah, he's not coming out before December of this year. And here you see the rope. Here you see, I'm gonna put it right side up. He's flying off. There's postage, something to be paid for. That crossing thing, this is a river. Someone's standing there, and it has something to do with fishing and crossing, right? So he's not coming out. And yeah, because of the crossing, the prostitution, the judge feels like it's the only thing that stuck. He wished more had stuck. So this is the only thing. Well, I'm going to get you on this for crossing. So there's little hope that he's going to let him out before December. Very little hope. And then the last thing is he going to have more than 5 years? If there's any hope of him spending more than 5 years in prison, here's the songbirds. It's called Defiance. This is from the judge's perspective. So we got the crows up here. So we can see that as the defense attorneys and the public opinion are going to fight to have, 1, this Mann Act changed, and 2, the defense is going to appeal the sentencing because they really truly believe the judge is too strict, too harsh. It's not the final say, so everybody has a chance for appeal on certain things. And because the Mann Act, which he was transferring of women over state line for prostitution, is something that most people don't get sentenced on, they're going to really fight this, and they have a platform to do it. They have a precedence to fight this particular ruling against P. Diddy, so he doesn't have to spend more than 5 years. Is he going to spend time in jail? Yeah, y'all, he going to spend time. It's a federal offense, but the judge is going to be so harsh that the decision is going to be overturned, and whatever Diddy spends in jail or prison is going to be less than 2 years. Like the prosecution is asking for like 4 years, I believe, and the defense is asking for 1 to 18 months, possibility of 24 months at the maximum. With time served, he can't go out of the country. He can't do this. He can't do that. There'll be a lot of things surrounding it. So even if the judge gives him 5 years, it won't be 5 years in prison. Okay, it will be a lot less where he's out and about next year. So he's not going to see the light of day until then. So the second set of cards I'm going to use is called the Hip Hop Major Arcana. And I threw out for what's going to happen when he gets out. Is he going to have his riches and fortune still? And it got Beyonce, the Empress, which means yes, he's going to be fruitful and continue to grow his legacy. And then I also threw the second card that fell out with it was the Moon, which is saying that there's some things that he needs to work on, his emotional state, and it's crucial for him to improve himself in the world and in the way people see him in the world, right? Because he's coming out on like the other one we had was who was it? Was Cardi B, right? And it was reversed. Isn't that interesting? Where is she at? So while he's in, there's no sun, there's no sun, there's nothing shining on him. He's not growing anything. But when he gets out, y'all, he's going to continue to grow his legacy, his companies, and because there's the Moon, the opposite of the sun and the Moon, is that he will then have to work on his emotional state and other things to continue to grow in the public eye, all right? Because there's some things he's going to have to work on, and he's going to show people he's working on it. So that is my reading today. I'm sorry that the light keeps going down and out, but he's going to be fine, y'all, when he gets out. It's going to take a while to get out, but most people know that what the courts are trying to do is trying to get him for something, even though they couldn't get him for RICO, for racketeering. So they want to get him for something. The judge is not on his side. The judge is not on his side. But the defense team is going to win. I mean, he's not going to be in there more than 5 years. He's going to be probably the 24 or less, between 18 and 24 months total, that he would have to spend in prison or with the collar or the leg boot, whatever you call it, that tracks him. So the home incarceration. So he'll be fine. He will be fine, y'all. So that is my reading for today. If you want a reading for me, you can reach out to me at ascensionsoulcoaching@gmail.com. Anyway, y'all have a great day, and I'm sure tomorrow we'll have something else to talk about. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.